It's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets. All right, baby, let's go.
Come on and beat the Mets. Beat the Mets. Step right down and sweep the Mets. Got no pitching, cannot hit. Most times it looks like they don't give a shit because the Mets don't know how to play the game. Watching them will drive you insane.
What's up, everybody? Eric, also known as Shard, here with the 302 Birds post-game show. And Mets fans, I saw you guys. Leaving during the game. Don't think we didn't see you. We saw you leaving. They panned to you. You guys left right in the bottom of the eighth when you knew that you weren't going to win. But what's up? Phillies win 10-5 tonight. What a fantastic game. I honestly thought that they were kind of going to blow it, but had a fantastic game. And I have two special guests with me on tonight. I have Dalt. He's backstage. He'll probably pop in and out. And then I have Jack with me.
Hello. Well, yeah, how about them fightings, baby? You know, it got a little sketchy beginning the first couple innings, and then we kind of tied it down. I mean, Stody Sohadi's back. I mean, he's playing phenomenal ball. Bryce Harper, he had some shots today. Had a home run too. So it's nice to put it in the face. I hate the Mets. I hate the Mets so freaking much. Like, I'm almost on the same level as hating the Cowboys as much as the Mets. But yeah, like Tommy said on our show before this, that yeah, they're all leaving. They were giving up on their team, which is really sad to see. And it's just great to be a Mets or Phillies fan right now.
Oh, you're a Mets fan? You're a Mets fan?
No.
Can I say really quick? Now, do we play the Mets tomorrow too?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay, well, it's almost a full like ass whooping sweep, which is almost. Is this 4 games in a row now against the Mets?
We already had a sweep in New York, and now we're gonna have a sweep.
JJ Seglio, what the fuck, dude? I just want to see JJ Seglio talk shit in the Discord because I know he's been counting down the days. He's already got the Rams game booked on his calendar. Because JJ Seglio loves to come in the 302 Birds Discord and talk his smack. And the best part is the Philadelphia Phillies right now have the iron shield up, the iron wall, protecting us fans from all of those lousy Mets fans and us having to listen to them. Like my guy Philly Luchador said on Instagram in the comments here, the bank was extra quiet today from Mets fans. I didn't hear a lot of Mets fans. I just heard a lot of Phillies cheers. And usually the Mets do bring it to the bank. Their fans travel pretty well, but not today, and they're leaving early, like Shard said.
Yeah, dude, I was surprised. Like, what was it? I think it was during the 7th or the 8th. I want to say it was the 8th. It was bases loaded, so Pache got on, Sosa got on, and then Rojas got on. And then I think after that, Kyle came on and like hit a single. And as soon as he hit the single, you just saw the fucking they panned to one dude and he got up and he just left. And Tom was like, "Where you going, buddy? You gotta stay and watch the game." But I thought it was funny. I don't want to jinx, knock on wood, because last time we said we were gonna sweep against the Marlins, I didn't get you buying a fish and making your fishy sweet video, Dalt. So I want to see something happen tomorrow. I don't know what you do with the Mets. I guess like baseball or something, because Mr. and Mrs. Met. But
I'm gonna like just do unspoken things to a baseball. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa! Pause.
All right. Well.
Okay. Get out of here.
Right. But yeah, let's go ahead and kick this stuff off. So going into our first topic, Ranger Suarez, dude, he looked okay tonight. He did let up 2 runs, but they weren't earned runs by him, which was surprising. It was more so errors on the defense behind him. I know Rojas had that error, which I don't even know what happened there in the first inning. He went to go catch the ball and it just bounced out of his glove. I don't know what the hell happened there. And then I think the second run came with Sosa. I think he went to go dive for a ball and he didn't get it. Something happened. It was something with the rain. But Ranger Suarez goes 5 innings pitched, lets up 4 hits, 2 runs, no earned runs, no home runs, walks 2, 3 strikeouts for a 1.37 ERA. And that's what his ERA is sitting at for the season.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't want to sneeze on to my mic. But yeah, he's absolutely dominant right now. Dude is absolutely on fire. He has the second lowest ERA out of the entire MLB, and I can't pronounce the dude's name. He's on the Cubs. He's Japanese, so that's why I can't pronounce it, and I don't want to try to butcher it because I don't want to, offend anybody. But yeah, I mean, he's absolutely on fire right now. I really hope that he does get his ERA down because I would love to see him have the best ERA in the MLB, or even the Cubs guy maybe mess up a game or two. But I mean, Cubs absolutely dog walked the Braves tonight, 7-1. So we're 3 games up right now.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Suarez didn't pitch the greatest today. But what really makes me happy is, even though, because Wheeler has these days, same with Nola, Suarez, even if they're struggling, this team is still rallying because, like you said, we were down 3-2, and then our bats were hitting, our defense were playing really well. But I really hope that this is not it doesn't happen all the time that Suarez pitches not the greatest today. That just happens every once in a while, but that's good to have. And then it's nice to have somebody like that on the mound who I feel like, I really would love to see him win the Cy Young. I think he is most likely, I think he has a chance of winning that. So love seeing Suarez doing what he's doing. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got to say.
What did I was watching the show earlier. What did Dalt say earlier? He put like a $50 bet down, and it's $550 if he wins.
No,
So,
it was me. It was you.
It was me. How do you not remember?
Yeah.
You are a betting man. You are a real betting man
yeah,
if you don't remember your bets. Damn. He's not putting up the rookie numbers. He's going to be up there with Otani's translator, 24 bets a day on average. Golly. The bet was I like Ranger because it's good value. Most of my bets that I do nowadays, so you guys know, number one, I always do my betting on the Sharps app. Use code 302D866 when signing up. But I always brag about my bets on there, so you can always tail them. But a lot of the times, I do stupid shit like a Philly fan and take the Philly teams. But I look for good value. And Ranger was $50. I think it was like plus 1,000. So basically, it 10 times whatever it is. And I will make $550 off of a $50 bet. So I'll net $500 if he wins the Cy Young. Could probably cash out at any point too. Could definitely hedge it. But I like Ranger Suarez. I think it could be his year. I think it could really be like his career year for the Phillies. He's been here. He's comfortable. He knows what he's doing. And he's playing at the top tier of his game right now.
So if you win, you're treating us all to a Phillies game, right?
I would definitely do that. You can hold me to that. So if I win that bet, we're all going to go to a Phillies game. You guys will just have to buy me a drink or something between all you guys. You can split like a $16 drink between the three of you. But I would 100% be down for that, man. That would be a lot of fun. I want to go to a Phillies game with all of us anyway. So maybe I'll see if TickPick can hook us up. We might have to do some game day interviews. Like Jack said in our last show, if you guys haven't downloaded the TickPick app, I know we have a lot of links to them here where you can sign up, but they're phenomenal.
Yeah, so if you're smart people out there watching this tonight, don't tail Dalton's bets. Please don't tail my bets. I have the Phillies winning the World Series. It's 14-1, so I put 45 down to win like $900 some dollars. So yeah, please follow me, not Dalton. Anyway, moving on. That's all I got to say, Shard.
Well, second topic that we're going to get into, Bryce Harper, dude. My thing with Bryce Harper lately is he gets into like these weird, like small slumps, and then he just comes out of the gate like absolutely on fire. So in the first inning, like I said, Rojas missed that weird catch for whatever reason to let up a run. And the Mets scored a run. So I was like, oh crap, like, we're down a run. Let's see if the bats are on fire tonight. And Bryce Harper comes out and just nails a freaking opposite field home run. So I mean, like, dude's on an absolute tear. He's tearing it up at first base, making the plays, diving for plays, jumping for plays. Granted, he hasn't gone into any camera wells yet, like he did last year. So, yeah, I mean, he's absolutely on fire right now. I'm happy to see that when we need to count on him, he can deliver. I think that's what's important. I think it's important that he's finally delivering in those moments. I just wish that he would get his small ball game together instead of the long ball, but can't complain otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, even on defense, he had a nice diving catch tonight. It was nice to see that. I don't want him to keep doing that because he's a valuable player. But yeah, like Shard said, like he has these weird slumps where he's not hitting at all, and then comes out, guns blazing. And he had 3 hits, 1 home run, and one double and 1 single. So he was one short of the whatchamacallit, the cycle. So I really like Bryce Harper. I was not worried at him at all. I mean, if this was happening in the playoffs, then that's the question because we have him on the team to shine in these moments. So I really love what he's doing, and I'm excited to see what he can do more going on in more season.
Yeah, and like Sam said here, this team in no way played a perfect game tonight and still hung 10 runs. Yeah, I was surprised that they hung 10 runs. They had a lot of errors tonight. I will contribute the errors to the rain just because I feel like the rain kind of made the gloves slippery. There was a lot of very makeable
The
plays.
steal at that 1.2 was definitely because of the rain. I forget what inning it was, but the second on third steal.
Yeah, it was like the 3rd or 4th inning. There was a guy on first, a guy on third, and they did a double steal. So basically what a double steal is, for those of you that didn't watch the game, the Phillies have done it before as well in the postseason. So basically you have a guy on third, you have a guy on first, and what happens is when the pitcher, gets set and goes to throw the ball, the guy on first is going to take off. If you're on third, so the guy on first takes off. If you're on third, you want to wait until the catcher throws the ball. And as the catcher is throwing the ball, you're going to take off running to home because in that span that it takes for the catcher to throw from home to second, hopefully you can get to home plate. And that's what they did tonight. They kind of caught JT off guard, which I don't think he was expecting it because most teams don't run that kind of play. But yeah, I think that kind of messed us up a little bit. But I mean, we came out absolutely hot after that, and that's going to get us into our next topic.
Which, yeah, Phillies rally. Phillies have been rallying, and it's so nice to see this team rally. Like, they're consistent. And how long have we waited to say that in a sentence about the Phillies? And it's not just consistent for this season. This isn't like something new. It's like we know what we're getting product-wise with this team. We've been watching these guys play for 3 years now. These guys know their assignments. Like, I'm talking about the daycare. I'm talking about Schwarber and Harper. Trey's on his 2nd season now. He had the whole standing ovation with the fans. So the Phillies, I think, are ready to make that run, to rally into the postseason. And then tonight, I mean, they just came back on the Mets. They showed that attitude tonight. It was really like kind of like 1-1. And then I believe that they were down a little bit. And then when it came together, it just came together and the Phillies hit it home. So I'm loving watching this team. I'm loving watching their spirit. I know a lot of fans are too. And I hope that they keep it up.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead,
Sorry,
Shard. No, go ahead, Shard.
They don't call us the Fightins for nothing. So, I mean, get our nickname for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, like everyone said, it's nice to see this team being able to, even when our pitchers are not playing the greatest, the defense playing pretty well, offense bats hitting well. And we, this is exciting time to be a Phillies fan. We haven't had this kind of fight in this team in the past couple years. So it's nice to see that even when something's not working well for them, they can rally and play good ball.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And this is the second hottest start through, I think, 44 games since the 1976 team, which Tommy and I were talking about this the other day in the group chat. The 1976 team should have went all the way. They were an absolutely hot team. And this team, honestly, is hot. They're sexy. They're loose. So, I have such high expectations for this team. And I think with everything that's happened in all of Philly sports lately. I can't be let down again. I can't go through another mental breakdown like we've had the last couple seasons with the Phillies losing, the Sixers losing out, the Eagles losing. If you want to throw the freaking Union in there, throw the Union in there. Like, I think we're cursed lately, and I hope we break this curse because I want to call out of work, dude. I want to like go and see a parade. Like,
Yes.
I didn't get the chance to see the Eagles parade in 2018 because like I was coming, off of high school, and that's when I was graduating. So I mean, like, um, didn't get a chance to go see it, but I just like I want to see a parade in my lifetime. I think that would be cool, So we'll see what happens.
I think this could be the team to give you one, Shard. I do. I think that they continue to rally, like you said. They just find ways to win, and I think that that's a good sign about a good team in any sport, whether it be baseball, football, hockey, anything. Teams that find ways to win, that understand what certain guys' roles are, their jobs, and just play good fundamental baseball, football, whatever it may be. You got to have a respect for that. And it feels like that's why this Phillies team continues to rally, is because everybody is committed to the same goal at the end of the year, that World Series ring.
Yeah. You guys said it great. I mean, I got nothing else to say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else to say either. I have expectations, and I really hope they live up to them.
Yeah, I mean, let's get that W tomorrow, baby, and make it to the fucking sweep. Second sweep, but yeah, that'd be great.
So I kind of want to get into something, and I don't know if you guys have realized this, but ever since and I'm going to pull this up just so that way people don't think I'm BSing, but ever since the Red series, have you guys realized that we haven't lost a series?
What?
Yeah,
Yes, since what was it? Yeah, was that March?
It's like the end of April, I think. Let me pull this up. So I'm going to share my screen because I thought this was really interesting.
That's insane.
All right, so if we look here, against the Reds, we lost. So they took the first two. We took the last game. So that's our last series loss, which was April 25th. So we swept the Padres. We won against the Angels. So that was a series win. We swept against the Giants. We split with the Blue Jays, won against the Marlins, and then we just won against the Mets. So we have not lost a series since April 23rd, and I'm knocking on wood now because I don't want to jinx us. But, like, that just shows you how great this team is, dude. Absolutely on fire right now. Don't want to lose series. I think, honestly, I feel like we have the most series wins out of the entire MLB right now. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, but just out on an absolute tear right now.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's nice to get a sweep. That's what we all want. But just winning the series is something to talk about because those wins, really matter. I mean, beginning of the season's kind of like the pivotal time for this team because these wins add up and then it sets us in a better spot, getting to the playoffs. So it's kind of crazy to think that we have won every series since April 23rd. That's crazy. I can't really remember a time we've done that because granted, I have been a fair weather watcher of Phillies until recently. But that's great. That's really great. And this team wants it. And this team has had a bad taste in their mouth the past 2 years, losing in the NLCS or NLDS and then the World Series. And it's just, you can see it, the fire in their belly. It's probably mainly because of Bryce Harper because he has not won a ring, right? And his 10-year in the MLB. So I think he's kind of the driving force behind it, and he wants this team to be great. So that's great to see for sure.
He's going to lead us to the promised land. He's going to do it. Like, I can see it. If it's not him, it's going to be like Bohm or somebody else on this team. But excuse me, I really think, and again, this goes back to the whole expectation thing. I can really see us doing something this year. I mean, you had your World Series against the Astros, which they cheated again the other night. I don't know if you guys saw that. Dude had foreign substance in his glove, so he got suspended 10 games.
Damn.
Last year was the Diamondbacks. I'm guaranteeing the Phillies want revenge on the Diamondbacks, especially after how that ended and the flag being planted on our field. So I mean, like, I think they're on an absolute tear right now. I think, they really took into heart what JT said at the beginning of the season, where they want to start off hot, and they're doing that. They are living up to their words. This is the most fun that I've had watching the Phillies in a couple years. It's always been really shitty starts. They don't get hot until like mid to late summer. And yeah, I'm really ecstatic to watch every single game because you never know what's going to happen.
They're such an exciting team. And for Phillies fans, I made the tweet today. I think I'm going to have to make some kind of a graphic with it, Shard. So maybe if you can help a brother out, because you are a better Phillies fan than me. I think Philly fandom, this tweet pretty much sums it up. It's so much fun being a Philly fan right now. I love it. I think everybody loves it. And it's just the Phillies are carrying the sports in this city right now, whether it be postseason, whether it be regular season, whether it be personality and dynamic. The Philadelphia Phillies team is the heart of this city right now. And nobody let Tom know I ever said that. I got to go backstage before I keep babbling because I'm going to lose my rights as an Eagles fan. I'm going to have to put back on the hat. But
He's okay. He went backstage. But yeah, I mean, that kind of leads me into our, I call it a topic, but we do this every night, but our hot takes. And I'm going to kind of go first here because, talking about all these topics has kind of given me a hot take idea. But I think my hot take for tonight, I think the Phillies are going to be the first team to lock up a postseason spot. Whether it's wild card, first seed, whatever, I think we're going to be the first team to clinch some kind of postseason position.
I'm a betting man, and I took this bet that the Phillies will have over 100 wins this season, and the trajectory is right there. So that's my hot take for tonight, that they will have over 100 wins this season.
Yeah, I'm going to piggyback off of that, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. I saw that they were projected to, I think a couple of days ago, it was like 114.
112,
Personally,
I think.
I don't see 114. I think they'll get over 100. They'll either get 100 or over 100. I think, honestly, right now, my prediction is going to be probably maybe like between 100 and 105. That's floor for me. Ceiling would be 110. I was pretty ecstatic last season when they got over 90 wins. I think they ended last season with 93, 94. So I was pretty ecstatic for them to get over 90 because the World Series year, I think they didn't get to 90. They got to like 88, 89. So yeah, I can see them going 100 or more. They're definitely on track for it. And Braves fans, stop complaining about the schedule, dude. That's all I've seen on Twitter. I finally got verified on Twitter, so I've been like debating with Braves fans on Twitter. So all they've been coming at me is, oh well, you haven't played a 500 team. I don't care. I mean, we all play the same teams. Whatever.
Yeah, it's not like we choose our schedule. It kind of is made for us. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I just love the haters, Braves fans, Mets fans, things like that. So I mean, I love that. I love that. I love it. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I love it too, man. And I mean, like I said, Phillies are on an absolute tear. They win tonight, 10-5. They're staying loose. They're staying sexy. And I don't have anything else for you guys. I mean, Jack, don't you guys have anything?
No, I mean, you said it, but you kind of hit the nail on the head, brother.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, they've been playing loose. They've been saying sexy. I can say it all night long, but you know who can say it better?
I take Stubby, I take Pache. Oh, what's the name?
Yeah, give me a name.
Stay loose and sexy, baby.